A cardiac cycle is a complete heartbeat. It consists of two main phases, systole and diastole, which are defined by whether the ventricles are contracted or relaxed. During the cycle, valves open and close, producing the heart's familiar lub-dub sound. During diastole, the ventricles relax. As they relax, they expand and fill with blood that flows in from the atria. The atria contract and top off the ventricles with blood. During systole, the ventricles contract. The increasing pressure in the ventricles closes the atrioventricular valves, creating the lub sound. Pressure builds up in the ventricles until the pulmonary and aortic valves open, and blood is pumped out through the aorta and pulmonary artery. As the ventricles relax again, the pressure in the ventricles falls. Since the pressure is now greater in the aorta and pulmonary artery, the aortic and pulmonary valves slam shut, creating the dub sound. As the ventricular pressure continues to drop, the atrioventricular valves open again, and the cardiac cycle continues. In this way, the heart acts as a pump, providing the force to circulate blood throughout the body. The pressure in the ventricles changes during the cardiac cycle. When the pressure of blood in the ventricles is high, it forces the aortic and pulmonary valves to open. It also forces the atrioventricular valves to close. The pressure in the aorta changes during the cardiac cycle. When the aortic valve opens and blood rushes in from the contracting left ventricle, the pressure in the aorta increases. During diastole, the pressure falls somewhat, but the aorta also elastically recoils, causing back pressure that closes the aortic valve. The blood volume in the ventricles increases and decreases during the cardiac cycle. By the end of diastole, the left ventricle is filled with about 135 milliliters of blood. By the end of systole, most of this blood has been pumped through the aorta.